What it is, what it do, and what it be like. It's your girl Meechie, and I'm back with another video. If you are new here, hi, my name is Meechie, and I do business and fashion related content. And if you are a returning subscriber, what it is, what it do, and let them other people know how we be. So as you can tell by the title, your girl's making some more carpet pants, but there's a little twist. So as I've talked about in probably about 5 videos now, my TikTok, everybody under the comments of the custom TikTok video was asking, when am I gonna start selling? When am I gonna start selling? So what I decided to do is, for this Make It Monday series today, I'm going to be making carpet pants to sell to y'all. I'm going to be making multiple pairs. Today I'm going to try to make more than one, even though it just depends on how this is going to go as far as like how long it takes. But I'm going to be making multiple pair of pants for y'all, and I'm going to be putting them up on my site, timiclothing.com, soon. So stay on the lookout. Actually, by the time y'all see this video, they'll be on the site. Yeah, so timiclothing.com, it'll be in the corner somewhere or on the screen. Go ahead and go to my custom clothing tab on my home screen of my website, and you'll be able to see them. Like I said, it was a lot of people asking, so I'm sorry if by the time you see this they're gone. I am so grateful for everybody liking the pants, and I'm happy to make the pants for y'all. I will be having a size chart on there, so you'll be able to figure out which size is yours. So with all that being said, this is the 6th episode of the Make It Monday series. If you like any of my last videos, or you like this video, which I know you will, go ahead and subscribe down below, like this video, comment what you want to see next, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified the next time that I upload. Alright y'all, so first things first is cutting the tassels off. I'm gonna cut about an inch and a half, like, of this, so that there's enough room for the tassels to still be intact. Alright, got both the tassels cut off. Now we're gonna fold this like into fourths. Alright, I got it folded. Now what we're gonna do is lay the pants on top. I'm gonna give y'all a different angle because right now can't really see that good. Alright, hopefully this is a better angle for y'all. But I'm gonna take my reference pants, and I'm gonna take the straight side of the pants and lay it on the side that has all the folds. So I'm gonna take, again, the straight side of the pants where I folded it in half. I'm gonna take the side where there's 2 flaps, not the side where it's kind of open, you know what I'm saying? I'm going a little more in depth because I had a lot of people ask if I could go more in depth on how I did exactly everything, so that's what I'm doing. After you have it laid out, this is this part where you cut. Basically cut around the pants, but like leave an inch for seam allowance and stuff, so the pants will fit exactly how you want them to fit. I'm gonna cut from the bottom first and then just work my way up to the top. Alright, so I cut it. Now when I take these off, this is what we have. These are the 2 legs right here, and now all you have to do is just go to the sewing machine. When I get to the sewing machine, I'm gonna sew each pants leg from the bottom of the pants leg up until where this point is, and I'm gonna leave this top part open. So I'm gonna sew here about ½ an inch, you know, to make sure that I sew this all the way. And the same thing with this leg, sew it all the way to where it's at, and then we're going to leave those top parts open, and you'll know why afterwards.
Alright y'all, so we at the sewing machine now, and I just wanted to do like a little disclaimer. I'm not using pins on this part just because I've been doing this like sewing for a little while. But if you are a beginner, or you're actually using this video for reference on how to make these pants, I would recommend that you use pins to pin these 2 pants legs together. Yeah, I just, like I said, I've been doing this for a little bit, so I kind of pretty much knew what to do and how to keep the pants together while sewing. So I also wanted to show y'all when I first start off sewing, I do like a straight stitch forward and then go back on a reverse stitch real quick and then go back to a forward stitch. This is just basically to secure that place to make sure that that string doesn't go loose or anything when I sew these pieces together at the beginning. Also, I'm using the smallest stitch on the sewing machine, which is number 6 right here in the corner that y'all can see. I use this one pretty much for everything just to make sure that all the stitches are secure. So after I get to the bottom, I pretty much do that straight and reverse and straight stitch again on the end for the same reason, just to secure it to make sure that it doesn't unravel. So now that both pants legs are sewn on the little straight part, what you're going to do is leave one pants inside out, and then you're going to take the other pants leg and basically flip it right side out and put it inside the pants leg that's inside out. Hopefully that makes sense. So once the pants leg is in there, you want to make sure that the like crotch part meets up, that it lines up, so when you actually wear the pants, the seams line up and the legs are the same, they're not lopsided, all of that. Now your pants legs should look something like this, where you have this little U shape going on. That's the part that we're going to sew across because this is going to be the middle part of the pants. Now, because there are so many layers, I do end up pinning these sides. Nobody is too good for the pins, you know what I'm saying? Even if you got experience, because that's what they're there for, to keep the stuff in place when you're sewing. So I also want to point out again that it is very important that those middle seams where the crotch area is line up before you sew these. So what I start with is I start and pin from the crotch up instead of from the top waist part around, if that makes sense, because that crotch area is so crucial to make sure that the pants are even when you actually wear them. And again, like I've been doing previously, that front back front stitch, basically hitting the reverse stitch to make sure that it's secure before I actually start sewing all the way through. So technically after all these steps you have a full pair of pants, so you can take out the other leg and see how they look to make sure all the pattern and everything is lined up and make sure everything is even. Next, I'm going to show y'all how to put these tassels on, and let me tell y'all, if the pants are not inside out before you do this, you're doing it wrong. So make sure your pants are inside out before you start putting the tassels or cutting anything. So while your pants are inside out and they're laid like this on that fold of the side of the pants, that's when we're going to take the scissors and cut basically along that line all the way up. It should now open up like this, and what you're going to do is just fold that top part back and place the tassel inside with the tassels facing inward in the pants. Don't have the tassels facing outward where the table is, because then the tassels will be inside your pants instead of showing on the outside when you wear them. Now you just take that top flap and put it back over the tassels and pin that part in place and sew a straight stitch down the side.
All right, y'all, so now the right side, when you fold it, the tassels will show. But now that we've got the actual pants done, now we're gonna work on the waistband. As far as figuring out your waist and how you want your waist to be, I just have this elastic string. You can get it pretty much at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, wherever they got elastic string at. And what you do is you wrap it around your waist, but instead of just wrapping it without stretching it, this isn't going to do anything because it's not really tightening anything. So what you want to do is where the elastic is, you want to pull just slightly a little bit more, just like that. Just a nice little tug to where it's not too tight to where it's hurting and not too loose, if that makes sense. Like this is comfortable for me, but it's also, you see, still keeping on my waist. After you have that, you can either mark it with a pin and then cut it, or you can just cut it while you're there. Okay, there we go. Once you got it cut, we're gonna save this for later, so keep this on the side. With the waist, in order to do the waist, first you have to determine which is the front, which is the back. I already have it on the front right now, but the way you folded the pants determines which is the front and which is the back. So while the pants are still inside out, you're gonna fold it to about however thick your fabric, however thick your elastic is. Sometimes they're skinnier than this, sometimes they're wider. It just all depends. So you're gonna basically pin all this down to where it creates a hole or a tunnel for your elastic band to go through.
Now I'm just going ahead and stitching all the way across. I'm making a tunnel for the elastic, but once I get towards the end, I don't stitch all the way through to connect it. I leave that part open so that we can use that to basically put the elastic through. So next we're going to take that elastic and put a safety pin on each side. Then we're going to take one end of the safety pin and attach it to the top flap of the tube that we created. Then we're going to take the other side where the safety pin is attached to just the elastic and basically just funnel that through the tunnel. Once the elastic is finally tunneled all the way through, you're going to take the safety pins off of them and you are going to basically overlap the elastic pieces and stitch them together. Now when I stitch them together, I use this stitch right here because it just works best on elastic, period, because it's a stretchy material. Here's what that stitch looks like. I actually like this one a lot because I can get a full coverage stitch on the elastic without having to worry about it stretching the string. Now that the stitch is complete, you just tuck it under the tunnel and then sew that part of the tunnel back up and your pants are done. All right, y'all, so these are what the pants look like. This is the front and this is the back. These are what the tassels look like on them. So the elastic is actually super stretchy. So these are the first pair of pants that will be on the site. So if you're seeing this now, these will be on the site, TIMIclothing.com. I'll have it on the screen and I'll also have it down below in the description where you can go ahead and shop these and the next pants that I'm about to make. Y'all, so it is the next day. As y'all remember in the previous clip, I just got done making these pants. So today I'm gonna make another pair of those carpet pants, but with this fabric right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hop into it. I kind of did a more detailed version before, so today I'm kind of just gonna go through it. I'm just gonna go ahead and make those pants and then get back with y'all and y'all see both of them.
Hey y'all, so this is me coming from like 3 days after this video is actually done. I just forgot to do an outro, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to subscribe down below, like this video, comment what you want to see next, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified the next time that I upload. Also, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram. Go to my website and shop these pants if you want them, if they're not gone already. The first pair of pants that I showed was a size medium. The second pair of pants is a size large. I will have the measurements on the website for y'all. Y'all are not the only ones that know, so I'm also telling TikTok and I'm telling Instagram and I'm putting it on Reels, so be sure you go ahead and get to it quick, and I'll see y'all in my next one.